Yo, YouTube, what it do? Hydric69, aka your mom's favorite mobile boy, back with another video. Now we have some really good news, as well as some really good gameplay. This is actually a 30 kill solo game, which is one of my higher kill game solos. So we got some good video footage for you guys to watch, as well as listening to the news, and we got a lot of good news today. So if you guys want to hear more in mobile news and be the first person to get the latest news so you're up to date with what's going on, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, as well as turn on notifications so you're the first one. With that being said, guys, let's get it. If you guys saw the title of this video as well as the thumbnail, it's true, the beta version is coming out soon, and this is according to the developers, so you know it's trustworthy. They've said that the beta version is being worked on, and I'm going to talk about that today, as well as show you some of the gameplay that I got from Scorps. I want to say big shout out to Scorps. His username is SC0RPS on YouTube. Make sure to go check him out. I'll have him linked below, because that's where this gameplay that's showing the beta version is coming from today, and it looks really good, and you can tell they've made a lot of improvements, so I'm hyped on it. So this is actually from Scorps, and all the gameplay, like I said, will be from him, so make sure to show him some love. But look at the HUD. This honestly looks sick, and it's basically just like the HUD tool we have now, and I was surprised. I didn't think we'd be able to change the size and stuff like this, and this just looks really good to me. Let me know what you guys think down below, but if this is what our HUD's looking like, I am pretty excited. It seemed like the HUD tool was kind of a bit of concern for a lot of people, just because most mobile players who do play now are playing on Claw, so we kind of have pretty advanced HUDs. And I know for myself, like, it does take up time if you're having to rearrange all of your different buttons on your screen to find out exactly where you need to be to match it up. And because this screen is a bit different, you guys will see there's like black bars on the side when you play, which honestly isn't going to be too bad. Like, if that's the worst thing that happens, like, we're chilling. And just being able to set up your HUD like the way he was showing there, and changing the size of the buttons very easily with that little bar, it just looks like this is going to be a very smooth switch over to being able to play the beta version and to be able to play like the real version once it's out. What I would recommend for you guys, when we are able to play this version of Season 5, I would really spend a lot of time before you even start playing. Just go into creative and make sure all the buttons are right, so then you just don't have to keep messing around with it, and this will save you a lot of time and frustration in the long run if you're able to dedicate some time into getting your HUD exactly matched up. Here's some of Scorp's gameplay of what it looks like in creative, which is honestly super sick. It looks really nice, at least in my opinion. Let me know how you guys think the graphics look, but I've been super impressed by that, and it's because we're playing on a PC. So basically, if I understand it correctly, it's like our device, how it works on GeForce Now, is connected to a computer somewhere, so that's how we're able to play on these better graphics, and it just looks really clean. And then the second thing you'll notice, look back at that ping and you'll see how low it is. I think it's around like 0 to like 10. I don't think it gets above that from what I saw earlier, but that's insane. Imagine how nice it's going to be if everybody's playing on 0 ping, or at least very low and under the single digits. That'll be just a huge step up from mobile the way it is right now, at least for my ping, and I think that's going to be a really great thing for mobile players. Now, a lot of people with the beta version were kind of concerned about how bad the input delay is, and from what I've seen, it doesn't look bad at all. And listening to players like Colten as well as Surfin' Boy who have tried it out, they didn't seem like the input delay was a problem, which is really good for us, because that was like one of the big concerns everybody was talking about. And imagine with 0 ping and little to no input delay, how nice that's going to be playing on. It honestly might be better than what we're playing on now. I think they'll just keep improving it, which is honestly so nice. I'm sure you guys are wondering, how is it actually in game? Will we be able to play like normal battle royales fine? And here's actually a clip from that, and the first time you watch it, just look how smooth it is. Just pay attention to that for this first clip here. It doesn't matter the gameplay whether he wins or lose, but like, this looks really good to me, especially for being like a beta version and them only working on it for like a few weeks now. Yeah, he died or whatever, but that just looks really good. This second time watching her around Remember the first clip we saw of the beta version and how unsmooth it was? The game looked almost impossible to play, and then here we have him. Whether he wins or loses, like I said, doesn't matter, but it's just so much smoother, and it looks like we can actually play it. Like, it'll be fine to play normal games on this, which is really cool, and I'm just really excited to play Season 5. I know a lot of people like you guys haven't been able to play at all, and it just sucks. It's a big downer, like, just being stuck on the same season, and I think this is really our best way to play on Season 5 compared to any other like methods of jailbreaking or anything like that. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you to all our subscribers and everybody new who's stopping by, because I know we got a lot of new viewers and it means the world whenever you guys subscribe, so thank you for watching. This clip here just shows off the edits and what it'll be like in creative. This doesn't look as smooth as it did in that first clip in creative, but I think like as we get practice with it and like kind of test out the input delay or whatever's going on, it'll just be a lot smoother. And mobile players are probably the best out of any Fortnite players that I know of knowing how to adapt. Our game has come such a long way from starting on it playing 30 FPS to now being able to play 120, and just the new builds we can do that we weren't able to do even like a couple months ago. I just feel like the game has come so far, and at this point, if it's not dead yet, nothing can really break Fortnite Mobile and the community we have right now. Now, in recent news regarding the lawsuit, Epic has actually opened up an antitrust agreement in Europe against Apple. Now, this doesn't really change much. This is basically the same kind of stuff that's going on, and not new information really coming from this, but it just shows that Epic is still kind of taking the lawsuit seriously, doing their due diligence about trying to get it done as soon as possible, and just really trying to find new ways they can fight against Apple, which is one of the biggest companies in the world. Some very good legal news lately has been taking place in North Dakota, where they've proposed a piece of legislation that would allow developers to set their own in-app payment system. Now, this is what Epic did. If you guys didn't know, we went around kind of the App Store to buy new stuff, and that's why things became a lot cheaper when you were buying skins or any kind of V-Bucks. This is the type of news I've been waiting for months to hear. This is really good. It's basically getting states to back up Epic in a way, because they're fighting for in-app payment systems that go around at the App Store and basically won't make it so Apple is a monopoly and can just shut down an app and take it out of its App Store if it doesn't follow basically its protocol and policy. Now, if this is passed by a lot of states, what I think will happen is Apple will kind of need to rework their terms of service, because that's what they're saying Epic broke. And if you look at it that way, then Epic is clearly in the wrong. They broke the terms of service, and there isn't a monopoly, and Apple really shouldn't be in trouble for this. Blank hit marker, by the way. But if this is really going to happen and more states can back this, I think that we'll see kind of a lot of support going towards Epic that isn't currently there, and I think kind of needs to be, because basically in the community, nobody is rooting for Epic at this point, and I kind of think it's a shame, because Epic does make a great point in Apple running a monopoly, and it's kind of crazy thinking that this legislation in North Dakota could really help them out and be the change that we want to see. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the news, and drop a like, because this video took a lot of work. There was a lot of editing involved and some really crazy games to play. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, because this was fun to make, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace!